Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. My name is John Weinberg, and as always, very large cup of coffee. Today I want to talk street photography. I wandered San Francisco the other day with the idea of capturing random images. I don't have street photography in mind when I'm doing this, but sometimes I end up with shots that are in that genre. I would like to get better at street photography, and it's something that I'm looking into. And I evaluate my images along the basis of, what the greats have done, of course. I'm looking at Cartier-Bresson, Robert Frank, all the street photographers that have existed, even Pauly B. I love that channel and seeing all the different images that people are capturing in New York, San Francisco, and other cities. That's an amazing channel if you have a chance. But I don't know that I want to be a street photographer, but I want to capture those images and make them interesting. And I've got 3 images from my walkabout that I want to share with you. So I'm going to go ahead and bring those up now. So first is this scooter. So this isn't the best image, I'll admit it. It's a little bit kind of vague. Yes, you've got the mural in the background. I like the telephone pole and I didn't want to cut it off in the frame. The person on the scooter, I waited for them. They were actually at the stoplight to the right, and I was standing on the street corner just kind of looking around, seeing what I could frame, and this just jumped out at me. And I've seen this mural before, and I've got other images of that mural. There's a person inside the booth back there, and I actually have an image of that as well from a different walkabout. I love North Beach. This is the North Beach neighborhood of San Francisco. It is a target-rich environment. If you're a street photographer, it's a great place to walk around. Lots of shops and restaurants and activity, and it is a true San Francisco neighborhood if you ever get the chance. So this image it felt interesting and I went for it, but it's not my favorite out of the 3. The next image is this one, and this is a facade. So there's nothing behind that wall. If you look at those open spaces in the windows, that's sky. And I know it's kind of difficult to tell in a black and white image, but you can tell that it's a boarded up building and it's just the facade, just the structure that exists, and it looks like they're going to be building something behind it and keeping it. And then you've got the mural, and all the detail of that mural jumped out at me. And this guy on the scooter cruised by and the sun was on his face, and just what I think is kind of that simple street photography, nice open scene. The fact that I've got the open lanes around him, he's all by himself. That's not easy to capture in a city with lots of traffic and such. So I had to wait a little bit to capture this image from that spot. So what I do is I look for a spot and then I hang out and I wait. And I'm looking for lighting, I'm looking for texture, I'm looking for rule of thirds potentially, and different things within the image. So this last one is my favorite. I was down in the marina, and this is by the Hyde Street Pier, and we've got Alcatraz in the background. You've got the water, the anchor, and then he walked by with his dog, and I wanted to capture that before he walked into the frame of the anchor. I didn't want the dog cut off or the leash cut in half, so captured it right as he approached that anchor, and I think it works. It's really interesting, and I like the lighting, the way that the light is hitting him, and then the fog behind Alcatraz, but still being able to see Alcatraz clearly. Just was a fun image. There are a lot of layers to this image. So those are my 3 images out of lots, and I'm going to be sharing throughout the week different images that I took and different things that I did when I was on my walkabout. But these images are, me trying street photography. And I'm really curious, is street photography something you're interested in? Is it something that you seek out or try to do? Or are you interested in it, but you're wondering how that might work? And for me, it's getting over worrying about what people are going to think when you're taking pictures of them. None of these people cared. They didn't notice me at all. and I was able to capture these images. Now, not all street photographers are like that. Some get right in people's faces, but that's not my style. There is different ways to do it, and I'm curious what your thoughts are. I'm not going to go out on a regular basis just trying to capture street images. Cityscapes, yes, but I don't consider it street photography. And I'm not trying to put myself in that school of photography or that genre, if that makes sense. So curious what your thoughts are. If you're interested in this topic at all, or if you've tried street photography, if you have any, go ahead and share your links below. I'd love to see it. So I would love to hear from you, and go ahead and drop those comments below. I always love the questions, the shares, all the things that people are putting in the comments. My name is John Weinberg. Till next time, take care.